Just like so many of the projects we've seen from Disney over the past few years, it looks like the race-swapped live-action Little Mermaid movie is dead on arrival. People do not want this, and it is getting destroyed. Now, if you listen to the mainstream media, if you listen to Disney and the actress themselves, all the people involved with this, you'd think that it's just racist trolls that have a problem with this. Well, as you've seen, every step of the way, people have been critical of this. From it being yet another live-action remake of something that people actually loved, of course, it will be bastardized, just as we've seen before. Of course, you can be critical of the race swap. There's clearly identity politics at play. And if you don't believe me, just take the actress's own word for it. Because when you do this, when you focus on identity politics and virtue signaling, it doesn't just stop at one little thing. It doesn't just stop at, well, we're going to cast based on a race-blind casting. No, we know exactly what that means. It means the focus of the rest of the product will be about identity politics, and that entertainment will come secondary. Then we hear this, how the Little Mermaid remake is more progressive, explained by the new Ariel, because she don't need no man this time. It's not about Eric. It's about her standing on her own as a woman. That's, of course, what it's going to be about. But we heard many other criticisms as well that had nothing to do with identity politics, including how horrific some of this CGI looks. You don't just get a couple troll comments here and there and end up with 3.5 million dislikes. You don't force Disney to turn the comments off on something if it's just a couple people here and there. This is getting massive backlash. And the next thing, I don't really know how they're going to spin this into being, it's just the racists out there. Look at this. The Little Mermaid's live-action Sebastian design revealed in merchandise and continues a disappointing Disney trend. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see what Sebastian apparently looks like in the new race-swapped woke Little Mermaid? There you have it. This is what he looks like. And this is one of the big criticisms of Disney doing these live action remakes, is the things that people really love, the things that people cared about for these animated movies that came out 20, 30 years ago. They can't replicate it. They can't replicate the magic. They can't replicate the creativity. They can't replicate what made these movies stand out to so many people. They are piss poor versions. And I mean, this is just the latest one. We saw the fake Sebastian one that was out there, but they're trying to walk this line between making it realistic and making it not. So now he looks like a regular crab. He just got weird eyes. Is that what we're going for here? Now, I imagine, if I was a betting man, I haven't looked at the cast list, I imagine they're still going to go with the accent for Sebastian. I can't imagine it's all of a sudden going to sound like, I don't know, a guy from Brooklyn, New York, or a white guy from California. I don't think they're going to do that. Just a guess of mine. When it comes to race swap colorblind castings, it seems to only work one way, doesn't it? But between all of these different things, everything's working against this movie. There is no way that this movie isn't a massive financial failure, because it doesn't really look like there's any positives behind it. It doesn't matter whether it was this trailer or the one that was released just a few weeks ago. That one got massively disliked. That one they had to turn the comments off. There is almost no positivity surrounding this film. Already months out, Disney started saying, you're racist if you don't like it. That's what they had Halle Bailey come out and talk about. Racist trolls. There's really nothing positive to say about this dumpster fire, other than maybe there's one thing. Halle Bailey does seem to have a nice voice, in some of the trailers that we've heard. I haven't heard her sing anywhere else, but when it comes to these trailers, she's got a nice voice. Unfortunately, that's not going to save this movie, and it looks like, just like so many other of these Disney projects, especially some of the things we've seen targeted toward a younger demographic recently, is dead in the water. Could this be yet another Disney massive budget film that loses money, that flops at the box office, that focuses on identity politics? Certainly seems to be a trend, doesn't it? This is just the latest embarrassing moment to come from this movie. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.